machine learning, for you to get to where like it will automatically give you results, you'll have to read other subsets of AI. Uh, that is like it's the whole thing. I don't know if you understand that. First of all, before you get to machine learning, you'll have to analyze data. When you analyzing data, you'll have to be understanding and like understanding the data, cleaning the data, data visualization, basic statistical methods like EDA, and then from there you move to machine learning. And then machine learning starts to recognize patterns. If you feed it with a lot of data, maybe people have been selling a certain product for way too long, and when they have been selling it, they didn't know there is a certain pattern. Maybe people buy this product on in May. May the sales go up. Like let's talk about umbrellas. Right now, like you may be selling umbrellas, but you've never noticed umbrellas in May they have a big sale. So the machine learning will help you get the patterns, and you'll know that in May you'll be selling a lot of products. And then after doing the machine learning, for you to get to the results of AI, where AI does the learning, reasoning, and self-correction. So you'll have to move from data analysis, you go to machine learning, where it recognizes the patterns. Then you move to deep learning, where it helps you with the reasoning. Then reinforcement learning, like it's a continuous learning, and then transfer learning, then probability called models. When you do all those models, you realize that you'll come to the place where AI is used in real life. So that's how we understand. That's how I'll introduce you to AI and machine learning. That's the difference. So when you come to the relationship between AI, machine learning and AI, machine learning comes first because it's machine learning. It's where you learn and recognize the patterns. But when you get to AI, you'll have to go to different other steps so that it can reason and self-correct itself. Uh, I think I've answered number 1, 2, and 3. Is there any question if I continue?
The session is open, guys. The same way we did last week. Anyone with any question, maybe?
Okay.
You can just raise up your hand, maybe.
Or even write. If you don't want to talk, you can write in the chat. We'll be checking. Okay. We can now move to application of AI in real life. I know there have been a lot of. Okay. You want me to repeat machine learning? Okay, machine learning is a subset of AI. It is used to read patterns. Before you get to machine learning, yes, what happens is you'll have to analyze your data. You'll clean the data, see like you have the raw data that you'll first of all collect the data. After you collect the data, you'll have to clean the data and then analyze it using some models that are provided for us in the machine learning field. When you use those models, they will help you read the patterns. So machine learning is basically a way to read patterns. The patterns that you read the patterns using the data that you have after the cleaning. That's why I've given an example of umbrellas, but let me give another example. Let's say you are selling multiple products. You're selling sugar, you're selling rice, I'm talking about food stuff, maybe blueband. And then you have sold those products for way too long, then you can be recording all that you have been selling. After recording it, you can analyze the data. You do the data analysis. After doing the data analysis, you want to see the patterns. Which product sells the most? So when maybe you may find out it's rice or it's the sugar that is selling the most. So you can focus on the sugar to make more sales. It's like reading the patterns and knowing the direction to focus on. Yes, are we okay? Yes?
I think she's okay, but personally, I have a question. Okay. We have the relationship between machine learning and AI, and then our biggest question was, which comes first? Do we train data first so that we get AI, or do we use AI to train data? Which comes first? We were confused a lot last week.
Yeah, and I think I answered it here. You didn't hear that? I said machine learning. It's this is the process of AI. You first do the learning, then you help it to do the reasoning, and then self-correct. So the first one, what comes first is machine learning.
Oh wow. I think I'm answered now.
Yeah. Machine learning comes first, which does the learning. The learning. Okay, Saidi. Yeah. You can talk. You can ask the question. The person that is raising their hand, please talk.
Yeah, Saidi. Anyone else? Maybe Saidi is trying to set up his microphone. Maybe in case you are talking, Saidi, we can't hear you.
Hello.
Yes, yeah, we can hear now.
Okay. You have said that machine learning is a subset of AI.
Yeah.
And now you say, machine learning comes first, then it follows an AI. So
yeah.
It's something that is confusing, but I don't understand.
Okay. You see, AI, it's like the mother of everything about learning and reasoning and everything. So what happens when you analyze your data, you now read the patterns using machine learning. After reading the pattern using machine learning, that is where the learning comes in. Then you move to another step called deep learning. After doing the deep learning, it's something like you do like step by step for you to have something that you can call an AI. AI is like something that can automatically do the work without being directed. Are you there? Hello?
Yeah. Yes, I understand.
Yeah. So that's why like machine learning comes first before you call it AI, because AI you'll have to do other things for it to be called an AI. You'll have to do the machine learning, which is pattern recognition. Then you do the deep learning, and then you do reinforcement learning for you to get to the point where you call it an AI, where you can feed the data and it gives you results. Have you understood, please?
Yeah. That's good.
Okay, can continue. The next thing was about how AI can be used in real life application. Okay. If you have gone to hospital, like most of the time there is treatment prediction where you can see like this person has been having this kind of a disease. So we are trying to know if this medication is working on them. So the progression of the disease or recovery, it's where the AI or the machine learning comes from. You can use the machine learning to learn the patterns. Is this person getting better? Or you can use AI to realize if the end product of this person, like, is this person okay or is getting worse? So both of them, they work in the same field. In when it comes to fraud detection, but most of the people trade when they think it's just patterns or something. All these things are, you can predict trade using machine learning. You can predict trade using AI. So that's how like it's used in real life application.
Yeah, Solomon, do you have any question or any point?
Go ahead, please.
Hello, hey guys, how you doing?
We're doing great.
Oh, nice. I just wanted to chip in, maybe add on that. Like, okay, I don't know if it's correct. I'm free to be corrected. When you say application of AIs, I'm thinking of voice. You know, we have these statistical model which are used to maybe do some hypothesis tests, and when you look at that, you know, they are not always. For instance, I know most data can be used upon that formula. Maybe if it's binomial, it follows maybe uh, all those types of distributions. Then that means those distributions, chances are there's no distribution which is 100% sure. It's like the one which is more is like 99. You'd say critical, like at least 1%. There's nothing which is like 100% sure. So, and I'm sure at least 99% of those AI model, train model, they follow at least one of those distribution, if not all of it. So now, just coming back to application, you can now use it, you know, like, let's say you know what type of problem you're dealing with. Like, let's say you said one this hospital, the other I can see you can apply it in predicting weather patterns. Also, but now the thing with them, I am starting to find out you can't rely on them. Like, from mathematical angle of it, there's a high possibility you are wrong, but chances are very high chances are it's correct. So because like I don't know, so that's the one thing I'm finding with AI to be a bit, it's just what we've been doing, but now it has been integrated together. So but it hasn't, like, say, invented a way. The only thing I'm seeing with the AI can be really advanced in a way, it's when you have something like something like a system that can have different, like, you know, from binary move maybe to something like 3 bits computer, 4 bit or something like that. At least that there will be high possibilities and different scenarios which can now try and solve bigger problems and generate things. But with the current AI, I'm just looking at it like it's something which is looking at what we already have, then just giving out. But it can't say like there was you know, like volatility when you're doing like 10 series. It can't predict that. It always misses it most of the time. So yeah, I thought like for now it's really applicable everywhere. And also my now final question was like robotics. Where do we categorize it? Because like I'm seeing being mentioned everywhere lately. There's this other thing like Arduino and that, like, is it under AI or those are just different field in?
Sorry, I was talking on mute. So, Solomon, I've understood what you've asked, and when we talk about when we get to challenges and future direction, we know like some data can bring some biased results. Secondly, robotics, it's like, according to what I know right now, it's categorized under AI. Have you answered your questions answered, or missed out something? Solomon? Solomon? Okay. There is challenges when it comes to AI and machine learning. Okay, it's Dickens. Let me read. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, those are the branches of AI. That's what I was talking about. Like, machine learning is a subset of AI. So there's other things like deep learning. I mentioned these when I was talking about the subsets of AI. What else? Dickens.
Oh, I was trying to answer Solomon
Okay.
because he was asking where do robotics fall. So my answer was it falls under reinforcement learning, which is still a part of,
A branch of AI.
which is a branch of AI. So I was just answering Solomon's
Thank
question.
you so much.
Sawa.
Is there any other question?
Okay, maybe the way you do it as usual, maybe you can try to maybe if you have any idea or anything that you have in machine learning, the discussion is open as usual. Then our expert is here maybe to clarify to us what we think about it.
There is okay. We are going to talk about the challenges and limitation of machine learning in AI. So the data may be incorrect when you analyze it. When you do all the prediction, you may get wrong results because someone may be affirmed the data but missed out on something. So we can say it's 100% sure, but most of the time it gives results that are in the model. You have to do it like 70-30 or sometimes 80-30 for you to know like this prediction is like 80% correct or maybe 70% correct. We can say like it's completely sure, like this is what you should get. And that's why I got this question from someone. Will AI replace software engineers or what you call software developers? The answer is no. But it will help the software developers or software engineers to work quicker, and maybe right now you can get code from AI. So it will help them do their work more efficiently than they used to do, and it will help them make decisions. Like when you are a human, you'll come up with better ideas. Humans are more intelligent than machine. So you can't say like you'll get all your ideas from AI. So the best thing is it is helping you to know how to do things faster. And second thing, when it comes to making decision, you can use the AI to help you with that, but you can't completely rely on AI to replace a software developer or a software engineer. So that is what I had in mind. So you can ask any question.
Hello, can I be heard?
Yeah, talk please.
You see, AI replacing software engineering is like a dream in the future. But then I also think it's a possibility. So saying artificial intelligence won't replace software engineer, I think is an understatement, and we don't like see the threat fully. And why am I saying this? Because the whole concept of artificial intelligence is to make machines do what like humans use their intelligence to do. And there's this thing in machine learning or AI called generalization. Generalization typically involves like training a machine learning model, a machine learning algorithm, so well that it is able to sort of make decisions on never seen before, like circumstances. If it sees a new circumstance, it can like make a decision even if it has never seen it before. So, which makes me think, will we ever reach a point where, like us as developers, our job will just to sort of control the machine learning on edge cases? It will like be able to do certain things, but then our work will be just to sort of collect requirements and then feed it to the machine learning, and then it outputs code for us. Will we like reach such a point? Ama will never reach that point.
I think we may reach to that point, but what I know, AI replicates what you have fed it. So the best thing is it can't have the creativity of a human. That is required for a software developer. It can't do that. And you know, like when it comes to software development, you'll have to, you know about teamwork.
Yes.
It's not always about your idea cannot sell as much as idea that people have sat down and discussed about it in pro. So AI, it's not most like, I don't know. According to me, I don't think it can replace software engineers.
I think the most one thing it won't replace like immediately is the creativity and originality aspect of it.
Yeah, originality.
But then, because you see it is trained on historical data, and it will just produce what is already there. But then there is that aspect, there is that concept in machine learning called generalization. So training a machine learning algorithm so well that it is able to sort of predict, it is able to sort of provide a solution on scenarios it has never seen before. Is this because like I think if we travel that route, if we train this machine so well, I think we'll reach a point where they will be so original and authentic and be able even to provide creative solutions. Don't you think?
Let me ask you something. Do you remember how you have used Google, right? And it has been here for a really long time. And
yeah, we have.
When people started familiarizing themselves with Google, there was this talk of, why should I go to the hospital and I can Google my medicine?
Yes.
And Google, up to date, let's say Google has been around almost 20 years. So I don't think it will be, it can reach to a point where it can replace humans. Maybe
like it, my point of view
let me ask you something. I think the only thing it can do is it will still the AI will still be controlled by humans.
Exactly. Yeah. That's my point of view.
So it can't
I'm seeing it. Yeah. I'm seeing it this way. We'll reach a point where our task as software developers will be to collect requirements, feed it to the machine learning algorithm, and it will be able to output a code for us. And since we are software engineers, we will cross-check what the machine has produced. So it will be more, we are not coding, but then we are just verifying the output of the machine learning algorithm.
It's already happening. It's already happening. The thing is, the only thing is you'll have to read. It's making the work easier, but it can't replace software engineers
entirely. But then it will replace certain aspects of software engineering.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any other question?
Or maybe someone who would like to contribute on something. It's open discussion, guys. maybe even someone who would like to start machine learning and AI maybe can ask for advice. Where do I start? Uh, what do I need to know first, even before I? Yes, Candy. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I have this question. Um, Maybe someone who would like to start machine learning and or AI. Before I start, what skills do I need to have, or what should I be having in mind before I start maybe my journey into machine learning?
For you to start your journey into machine learning, you'll have to know about data analysis. And when I talk about data analysis, Solomon, you have a question? Or
Sorry, yeah, you have a question. Sorry to cut you. The first one, when you were speaking, someone called, so my network disconnected. I didn't get the answer to my initial questions. And now I just needed to ask, like, can you do machine learning in that? Like, that's another thing which has been topping my mind. In that is like a programming language which is kind of used.
yeah, I know that language.
Can you do?
Mostly, the most common language to use is R, Python, and JavaScript. I don't think I've had anyone do within that.
Maybe if we have to do it in that, we can research, but I don't think it's the best. It's among the best. So because we have Python that has been built mostly with all those features to do with the machine learning, I think Python are they are the best in. If you'd like to start, I think we have a lot of community in that field.
Before, people were using Excel, but Python made it easier. And R is so similar to Python, and it's also used for analysis. And then you can also, even JavaScript is used in the analysis, but mostly people use Python and R. And SQL too. If you can use even SQL to do the analysis. Okay, let me go back to what Evans had asked. Okay, fellow Ella, let me see what you're talking about.
Fella is asking exactly something similar to what I was asking. Now, where do I start, or what do I need to know? I think that will help. Will also answer Ella.
Let me answer your first question. You know Python, right?
Yeah.
Do I also do I need to know R? It's not compulsory for you to know R for you to do analysis. But when you want to expand the way your market, when you're looking for a job, you need at least to know both of them. For you, when you're looking for a job, some jobs are really specific on R, and others are specific on Python, but most of them are Python. Just know how to analyze your data with Python first, then you can move to another language. That is all I can advise you. Know about doing the Python first, concentrate on it, be good at Python, analyze your data with Python, do your machine learning with Python, and then you'll do the same steps with R when you learn R. So you can do it, both of them, because of the job market. So in short, yeah, Joseph, you're really correct. When you know both of them, you can dive to machine learning. So if there is no other question, let me move back to what Evans had asked. When it comes to doing machine learning and AI, you'll have to start somewhere. And when we are starting from that point, we are starting from give me a minute. If you have a question, you can raise your hand, please, or even talk. A minute. We want to talk about where to start if you want to be machine learning engineer or AI expert. So there's something